And welcome to Training Tuesdays, getting started with Vendasta. We are going to go over today the topic of our business app. First, I'll make a quick introduction. We've got Haley Babbage, our onboarding team lead, Nathan Yaworski, our onboarding specialist, and myself, Ali Moore. So business app gives your clients one place to manage it all. And let's jump right into the business app so I can show you what it looks like. So this is your client facing portal. So this is where you're going to be able to add in accounts. You're going to be able to manage the CRM. You're going to be able to manage their products and services that they have active. You're going to get your reporting. There's the AI options, and we're just going to touch on all of that today. So the first thing I wanted to show you, and probably the most important thing that you're going to want to do, is make sure that you have the integrations connected. So you're going to go down to administration at the bottom. You're going to go to integrations, and this might look a little different because this is our demo account and we've got a lot of different things connected in it. So you'll be able to make the connections here. If you don't see what connections you want to make, like your Facebook or your WhatsApp, you could just hit browse integrations button there, and it's going to slowly here pull in, and you'll be able to choose from a wide variety of options here. Now, as we're going through this, if you have any questions, just throw them in the Q&A in the chat there, and Nathan is going to do his best to answer some of them, and then we'll have a Q&A session at the end of the call here as well. So here, let's check out the CRM because I'm extremely excited about it. What you can do with the CRM is you can add in, or your clients, I'm sorry, can add in companies into the CRM. Oh, there we go. And you simply do that by doing the Create Company button at the top right-hand side of the screen there. Now, if this company already has like a Google profile, you would be able to simply select the company and it'll auto-populate the information in here for you. You would select the owner, which would be the individual who has access to the business app. In our case, we've got a lot of random individuals in there because this is our demo account, and then you would simply hit Create at the bottom. You also have the option of importing lists in here. So if you have clients that have lists of accounts that they need to bring into the platform, they can simply import lists, and then by monitoring it through the CSV doc that we give them right here to download. Making sure that that information is uploaded into the CSV doc as it is laid out so that the system can read and upload that information into the platform correctly. One of the other options or features, that we have in the CRM here is a tasks opportunity. So what is a task? Well, this is a sales orientated task. So you could do follow up with a telephone call, you could do generate a proposal, things like that. And you do this simply by clicking the create task option, adding in a task name, so test task, adding in information that is going to be in relation to that task. You can set a due date. You can be as specific to a time that you would like this task to be populated by. You add an assignee to the task, so the individual who needs to actually do this task. You add in if it's an email, a message, a meeting, LinkedIn follow-up, anything like that. Task priority here, low, medium, high. One of the other things that's really great that you are able to do is add an associated contact, so the owner of the company that you're wanting to follow up with, and you can also add associated company. Then you would simply create the task. Oh, it's going to want an assignee. Let's do Randall. And create the task, and it pops up in your task to-do list. Then the other feature that we have here is an opportunities feature that you have within the CRM of the pipeline. You can do this simply by creating an opportunity here and then adding in an opportunity name. And what this is tracking your potential revenue pipeline. So rabbit groomers progress, let's give it a dollar amount. Let's say this is going to be worth $100. So we want to really follow up on that. An expected close date. When are you going to be able to close this deal? When can you bring this home? Then you can add in tags. I kind of like adding in urgent. Oop. So that we know we need to follow up on this right away. Then you add in associated contacts to this, so the person that you're going to be following up with, as well as associated company. So which company is going to be the company that you need to do this with? And then we're going to click create. Perfect. So it's just taking us to the task itself, but if you want to see where all of, or the opportunity itself, but if you want to see where all the opportunities live, that's in your opportunity pipeline. Now, again, this is a demo account, so we have a bunch of different pipelines that have been created here, but as you see, these are all the opportunity cards here that have been created in this demo account. Now, you can click and drag them into different categories, close won, close lost, whatever you'd like to do there. And if you click on the card itself, it brings you back to the specific opportunity, again, with those contacts and companies assigned to it. So that's a really great way just to keep track of the potential revenue that your customers are being able to bring in. So that's a little bit about the CRM that I really wanted to kind of focus on with you today. One of the main differences with the CRM in the business app compared to the CRM in Partner Center, where you do most of your work, is that in the business app, they don't have that really powerful find leads option that you have in your CRM, where you're able to put in coffee shops near me, and it'll bring up the list of 20 associated companies that you could potentially track down and get profitability with. We also don't have the snapshot report in business app that is specifically for you, for your prospecting, for bringing in those leads. So those are the two main differences between what we have in the business app compared to what you have in Partner Center. We're going to check out this conversations component now within the business app. So what conversations in the business app is able to do is it's able to bring in Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, AI chat that is happening through the platform, SMS, and phone. Now, this is all kind of dependent on what tier of conversations AI your client has active. So if they've got the standard, they'll get WhatsApp and Facebook, but if they've got the pro, they get SMS options for SMS campaigns. And if they get the premium, they have the AI voice as well as the SMS, and then of course the other services that are on the lower tiers as well. So what you're able to do within oh, sorry, one thing I wanted to mention, we don't have WhatsApp, Facebook, or Instagram on the Partner Center side of things. We only have that on the business app side of things. So that's something that you can consider if you're looking at opening up a business app for your own company and utilizing that instead of the Partner Center. But remembering we don't have that find leads and we don't have that snapshot in the business app. So within Conversations AI here, you can instantly reply to messages that are coming through in the platform. And you're able to stay on top of all of the leads that are being generated. Oh, there we go. Yes, I agree. You're able to answer calls that are coming in immediately, particularly with that the Conversations AI Premium. We have that voice receptionist who can answer calls that are coming in. It'll capture leads into the CRM. So what it's going to do is the Conversations AI component is going to try to get names, company names, email addresses, and all of that information. And it's going to put those potential leads directly into the CRM for you. And it's going to summarize the conversation it had with them within that company in the CRM. So you're going to be able to see at a glance what is happening within that potential lead. If you want to see the full conversation, you could always come back into this inbox here in Conversations AI. And then the other thing that you're able to have the AI do for you is answer those kind of like routine, mundane questions that a company gets asked on the regular, like what are your office hours, what time do you open, things like that. So it'll be able to answer all those questions based on the knowledge that we put in. Now, where is all this knowledge coming from? Well, this knowledge is coming from our AI component here. And we covered this in our first session. So I'm just going to ask Nathan to throw the link in the chat there for me so that you guys can go back and look and see what we covered within this AI component of the session. He goes over setup, he goes over how to add knowledge, he goes over all of the different little components that go along with actually properly setting up your AI chatbot. So you guys can go back and check that out. One of the most powerful pieces next to the lead capture that our Conversations AI can do is the executive report. So this is really that proof of performance for your clients, and this allows them to see that the products and services that you have sold them is actually doing what you said it was going to do. So within the executive report here, you're going to see it's going to automatically pop up this information. And this is really important to that first piece that we talked about with the integrations. If you don't put the integrations in the platform, you're not going to have this additional knowledge within the executive report, and it really loses its value. So it's important to make sure those integrations happen within the platform. Now, what you can do is you can always set custom dates or specific months or whatever you'd like for a date range within the report itself. Particularly useful when you're having those one-on-one meetings with your clients and going over what is happening with their company online. What we're going to take a quick look at here is the fact that we're able to pull in impressions, engagement, and leads. And again, you're going to see a summarized list at the top of what they have active on their account in the platform. So we've got quite a few things going here. You are able to make edits to this executive report, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a couple minutes. It's always nice to get that quick summary at a glance, different reviews and different information that is happening. Now, if you want access to the services that you have active within the platform, you're able just to click on the service that you have active and simply click launch on some of them, or you're able to click into them directly. Now, this is our reputation management software that we can get into when we're going a little bit more in depth with our products and services page session, sorry. But that's how you're going to access the products and services that we have live in the platform. Now, you say, I've got this executive report, it's powerful, it's showing all of this information. How am I going to be able to make sure that this is customized to my clients, so that my clients are seeing only what I want them to see, and so that they're getting access to specifically the areas that I feel are valuable to their business? Well, what you're going to do is pop into your partner center, and you're going to go to accounts, and you're going to go to manage business app. And within here, you can make different customizations within the business app. As far as like branding goes, you can add a new name to the business app, and you're able to make different customizations based on the tabs that we have here. So getting started is great. You're able to add a YouTube link if you did some recording or something like that. A welcome message, you can pop that in here for your clients, so they're able to really see that additional personalized touch that you're putting in to the business app there. There's different edits within the Conversations AI message. You can choose to show this or not. Again, really powerful component, so I recommend keeping it. Where I really want to focus is in this executive report component again. So you can choose to show it or not. Again, highly recommend keeping that as a feature, but you're able to select whether or not you want grades within the review part showing, or you can choose whether or not you want listings score showing. Now, listings are super sticky because that product that we have available for you guys allows for some like instant results. It's really powerful for that proof of performance, so I do recommend maintaining that as well, but you have the option if listings isn't something that you're interested in. We can also choose what sections we want on. So if you want to have SEO off for some reason, you can unselect it. Or if you really want to speak to SEO because that's the most important thing to you, you can simply click and drag it to the top and reorganize what is going to be in that executive report itself. So really great ways that you can customize the executive report to represent what you want. And then in here, there's lots of different edits or customizations that you can do to your business app. I recommend poking around, having a little bit of fun with it. You're not going to break the system. And again, if you have any questions, don't forget we have our AI here that you're able to click on, and you're able to get all the information that you would like simply by asking it a question. This AI chat knows all about our platform. So really powerful tool as well. Highly recommend using that. We even have getting started options where it gives you brief explanations of how you can really get rocking and rolling within the platform. And then I just want to let you guys know that our next session is going to be on automations. So that's going to be a great one in order to be able to automate a lot of the features that we've already been talking about in these previous sessions. So now that we have kind of done an overview and we've touched on the business app, do you have any questions for me today?
Nothing so far in our Q&A. I had a few questions in the chat. First from Will, just in case folks missed it. He asked, to respond through conversations, is there an extra charge? The answer to that is no. However, which platforms you're able to respond in, as Ali mentioned, is dependent on what level of conversations AI you have active. But at any level, you'll be able to respond to WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook at no charge. Great question, Will. Eric had another question. Does the client do the connections for the social accounts? And I did mention, yes, generally the client would. However, if you happen to be an agency that is doing all of the social everything for your clients and you are the manager of their pages, you could certainly go in and connect those as well. But in most cases, we find that it's the client going in and making those connections. Excellent question. Ali, would you want to maybe just show us social marketing and where the connections page lives in social marketing?
Yeah, absolutely. Here, let's take a look here. I will share my page. So connections that you're going to be making in social, again, you're going to want to click on the social here. You're going to go to launch. And we're going to share this tab as it's just kind of thinking there. Let's give it a minute. We're going to go to, well, it says connect accounts right here in the front. It's prompting you to, but you can go to your settings and connect accounts, and then you can connect all of your social accounts that we've got here, including TikTok, which is something that's a little bit newer to us. But again, TikTok is one of those things that's got a lot of impressions and a lot of value for your clients as well. Any questions about that part?
The one thing I will mention is YouTube is not yet available. That we're working on YouTube, but we've been having some troubles with that API. So it lives in our demo environment. So, and is hopefully coming soon. But we don't have a timeline on that. However, the other 6 that you see there are available at this time through Social Marketing Pro.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nathan. I appreciate that additional information. Any other questions?
We've got one from Eric. Will the snapshot report be updated with the AI workforce?
So the answer is we are adding an AI component to our snapshot report. It's in the works. I think it's going to be coming out here in the very near future because we know how powerful that tool is for you guys. But I don't have a definitive date on that yet, but the AI component is coming to the snapshot report.
Thank you. Seeing a question from Shane here. He's added, Shane has added the, I assume you're talking WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, but you're not seeing them in the social accounts. Okay, so to add those in, if you add those in social marketing, that won't connect to the AI. Where you would want to add those, Shane, would be in the conversation settings. Now, if you've added them to the conversation settings and you're still not seeing them, that might indicate that there's a bug. Shane, I know you and I have another call due, so I'll shoot you an email after this and we can set some time to dive into that. Thanks for bringing that to my attention, Shane. But yes, if you go to conversation settings, that's where you can connect that WhatsApp, that Facebook, et cetera, et cetera. We got a question from Saul to go over the social dashboard one more time. I assume that's just a general overview of the social dashboard or the social connections specifically. Okay, just a general overview of the social dashboard and the tools available.
Absolutely. So when you come into the social dashboard, it's going to give you a summary here right off the start. What you can do with this is you can go into our posting section. You can have scheduled posts, published posts, draft posts. It's all going to show up. You're able to filter on the side by what type of posts you would like to see. Let's click the create button here on the top right-hand side, and let's create a post, a story, a long video, or a post campaign. You can even do blogs. We'll do a regular post here. So in here, you can use a Write with AI component, which is really useful when, say, you're having a writer's block or you've just done 15 posts and you're tired of trying to figure out what you're going to do for your next post, and you can give it a prompt. I'm just going to say happy rabbit and see what it says. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Typing when people are watching you is always one of those things that I struggle with a little bit. Okay, so it's giving me a prompt about the Rappy Rabbit that I gave it. I'm going to click insert and it simply pops it in here. So you're able to see a demo of kind of what it's going to look like depending on which platform you're posting it on. You're able to, again, do the scheduling, whether it's directly or post now or a draft. You can choose what time of day you want to schedule it for. You can make this event if it's on Google Business Profile, which is really great. If you make it an event, you have to put in a title and a timeline, or you can put in a call to action like learn more, book, order, things like that, which again is really great. At the very top, you can choose where you would like it to be posted. Say we don't want it to be on Shopify, we can remove that, and again, it drops it from the side there. Going back here, yes, I would like to discard draft. You have the calendar that is in the social section, so you're able to see any schedule posts that you have coming up. And then within the tools here, you've got templates, clickable bio, which is great for your Instagram, comments and content options, as well as your posting insights and link performance. Any questions about that?
I think that's a good overview. I have a question from Thomas. What options are available to integrate this CRM with a client's current CRM, like webhooks? Can we do that?
So there are some integrations available using Zapier, but I'm not familiar with specific ones that we can bring in or not. But there are some integrations we can utilize using Zapier.
Yeah, Zapier webhooks, and those can be found actually down at the bottom of your business app in what's it called? Administration. Go to integrations, and that's where you can find the Zapier integration. So the same place you can find integrations for your partner center as well. Great question, Thomas. Custom feed. Can we get Reddit from Tommy Lizamuda? It doesn't look like Reddit is directly available here. They do have RSS feed support, and there is an API integration to connect to custom APIs for content sourcing. So it allows you to automatically share content from external sources to your socials. But Reddit directly, no, I'm afraid. Sorry, Tommy.
All right. Any other questions today? No? Radio silence?
Not so far. Oh, a question from Tommy. I saw accounting in the executive report. What app is that? Accounting. I'm not sure what that might be. Let's click back to our executive report, just take another look and see if we can't figure that out. Tommy, if you wouldn't mind, if you have any other, yeah, I saw accounting in the executive. Do you remember
where did you see
where
that?
about you saw it? Because I'm not familiar with an accounting section.
No. I don't see it yet. No, no, I'm sorry, I don't see it. Can you give us some more explanation of that?
Or was that Tommy in the partner center setup? If we click back to partner center setup, there might be an accounts section or accounting.
There's no accounting there.
We have automations, we have page
features,
and the custom setup for the executive report. So go to executive
so let's
report.
go to executive report
and scroll down.
Accounting. Oh,
interesting. That, I believe, is part of the demo environment that's not publicly available. And it may be something that our team is currently testing, because it's, to be completely honest, neither Ali or I have ever seen that before. So this is a new thing, the joys of working in a demo environment. There may be something down the line, but Tommy, thank you for pointing that out. Whenever we are doing these out of these demo accounts, every now and then there's something that's not fully fleshed out or not created. So we don't have anything for that for you guys, so wouldn't worry about it. Thanks for bearing with us there.
Could be something exciting coming your way. You never know. Any other questions involving the platform, the setup, walking around the business app, anything like that?
I think we're all good. Well, thank you
I
all so much.
think we're okay.
I think we'll let you go.
Yeah, it was great chatting with everybody today. Thank you for the wonderful engagement and the great questions. Again, don't forget you have that AI tool within the platform where you can follow up and ask any questions that you need. And then there's always the support team as well if you do need some additional support. Thank you so much. Don't forget to check out our automations for our next training sessions. Have yourselves a wonderful day.